Studying the shroud apparently led them to believe in Christ because they couldn't explain the image through conventional means. It shows the power of the unexplained aspect.
It really does. There are other theories mentioned too, right? Like Jesus wasn't actually dead.
Ah, the swoon theory. Yes, that gets brought up sometimes, the idea he was comatose and the cloth somehow captured an image during recovery.
But the article dismisses that.
Pretty much. It notes the severe trauma, including the lance wound to the side. Recovering from that in a sealed tomb within, roughly 2 days seems medically impossible.
Right. Okay. Now, one last stop on this tour. Infobae mentioned a copy in Argentina, Santiago del Estero.
Yes, the Santo Sudario de Santiago del Estero. It's a cloth about the same size as the Turin shroud.
And what's its story?
Well, the tradition, though it's debated, is that it was a copy made around 1578, gifted by Pope Gregory III to King Philip II of Spain, who then sent it to Santiago del Estero in Argentina, which was then a major colonial center.
A copy? But is it just a painting?
Some believe it might have been placed in direct contact with the original shroud and somehow received a similar image. But let's just say its authenticity as anything other than a historical copy is highly controversial. It's passed through Jesuit, family, and now Dominican hands over the centuries.
Another layer to the whole story.
Definitely adds to the historical footprint and veneration of the image, even through copies.
Okay, so let's try and wrap our heads around this. We've got forensic science questioning the bloodstains, radiocarbon dating placing it in the Middle Ages.
But then we have these persistent, really difficult questions about how the image formed without paint, the unusual ancient Middle Eastern weave of the cloth, those potentially ancient coins.
The detailed anatomical and historical accuracy that seems out of place for the medieval period, and the ongoing debate about potential C14 contamination.
It really leaves us in a state of, uncertainty. The shroud remains deeply mysterious. Science has provided pieces, but they don't all fit neatly together yet. There's no single, universally accepted explanation.
Which leads us to our final thought for you, the listener. After hearing about all these conflicting pieces, the bloodstain analysis, the carbon dating, the fabric, the coins, the image itself, what particular aspect, what single piece of evidence or line of questioning do you find the most compelling?
What stands out to you in trying to understand this enigma? Is it the hard science of the dating, the forensics, or is it the unexplained nature of the image and the historical clues embedded within it?